this is the part 2. So, eto na yung marketing tech tools to simplify your workflow. And I'm going to share with you some of the templates that is working and that can help you streamline also the processes in your office. So, goods pa ba tayo? Okay pa ba tayo? Pa-type naman ako ng 1 or ng thumbs up para kasi I cannot see everyone. And there you go. Yes. Thanks, Christine. Thanks, Kyla. Yun. And then, sige, next slide na tayo. Sige, tanungin ko muna kayo kasi I have just the screenshots of these templates. Pero later on, share screen ako ng Google Sheet wherein I'm going to do and visit all the columns so that I can explain it further. Okay lang bang i-run through ko muna kung ano yung mga worksheets and then later on na tayo pumunta sa Google Sheet o gusto nyo Google Sheet na kaagad? Oh, I need an answer. Sabay gano'n. Okay, type 1 kapag gusto nyong gawin ko muna yung screenshots and then later on na tayo ma-move on sa actual Google Sheets. Anyone? 1. Okay. Thank you, Ainsley, Maricor. Sa Getaway, si LJ ba ito? Si Kane, Cynthia, okay. Great. Sige, tuloy muna tayo sa mga screenshots. And then, mamaya mag-Google Sheet ako para makita nyo paano gagawin. Okay. Yeah. So here, ito yung ating strategic page na worksheet. So meron tayong, the first page would be where we will put our strategy and our targets or yung ating key performance indicators, right? So we will craft a winning social media strategy by defining your goals, your audience, your brand voice. Plus, we'd also identify the key metrics to track your progress and measure success. Siyempre, hindi naman pwedeng post lang ng post, di ba? Dapat at the end, may analytics tayo that we can present to the owners of the business or the GMs, di ba? And then to let them know na napaka-productive and efficient ang ginagawa nating system in our social media content. Okay? And then next slide, please. So this one naman is yung quick view per month. So here, in just one look, you would gain a high-level overview of your content strategy. There's a dedicated section for each month. So you can also think of it as a mood board na may themes and topics to keep your audience hooked. So what we normally do is this quick view per month is being sent to the general manager or head of marketing if you have that person in your team, so that they'd be able to know ano yung mga things that you're working on. So if they would have like suggestions or inputs, they can also edit it on their end. Okay? And then aside from the quick view per month, meron din tayong weekly content calendar. Next slide, please. So yung weekly content calendar natin is wherein you will dive deep and plan your daily social media post with laser focus. But I'm not saying na dapat daily yung social media post ha. More often than not, for travel, it's best to have like 3 per week. Okay, so kung meron kang 3 post per week, okay na yon. Pero kung kaya ng bandwidth mo, marami kang team, marami kang content, gusto mo daily, go. Wala namang problema doon. As long as hindi tayo mawawalan ng post. So, kunyari, consistently 3 tayo, naging 2, okay lang. Then, naging 1, ayun, medyo red flag na yon. Kailangan consistent tayo. And like 3 or 2 if you want to, kung limited yung resources natin. Now, this section would let you schedule specific content types. Dito rin nakalagay kung image ba ito, video or text for each of the platforms. So like for example, Facebook or Instagram, to help you ensure a consistent stream of engaging content. Pwede nyo ring ilagay dito if it's a blog, diba? If it's a newsletter, isang kalendaryo na lang for all marketing initiatives para hindi maraming files na ino-open. Okay? And then, of course, next slide, please. Meron din akong specific online channels guideline wherein I have put in best practices for each of the platforms specific for travel so that you can unleash the full potential of your social media pages. Okay. You can learn about post formatting, hashtags, and optimal posting times to maximize your reach. So again, although merong mga nakalagay doon na best time to post, it doesn't necessarily mean na applicable siya lahat sa atin, ha? Okay. Paano ko nasabi yun? Because in the data analytics or insights page of, for example, Facebook, doon malalaman nyo na if your audience is currently online. So it will really be different kung kunyari ako sa ABC Travel, tapos siya si 123 Travel. Yung audience ko might not necessarily be online. The same time na online yung audience ni 123 Travel. Okay? Gets? So, suggestions lang yung nandoon sa online channels guideline natin. Specific pa rin dapat sa market ninyo or sa targeted audience ninyo yung scheduling ng posting ninyo ng social media. Okay? Okay. And then, sige. So next slide naman is that I have also summarized the international holiday and events. So ito, grabing ano to sa inyo. Bonus with you guys. Kasi for example, I know that there are days na wala talaga tayong mapiga na content sa ating utak, 'di ba? Wala tayong makuha. So for those days, pwede niyong i-open yung file na to. You stay a step ahead of the game with a dedicated section that highlights major international holidays, events throughout the year. You can use the list to craft themed content or pwede nyo rin gawa ng travel packages pa yan or promotions that resonate with the travelers seeking unique experiences. So dito nyo makikita yung um, day for National Day for Coffee, National Day for Breast Awareness, and so on and so forth. So marami. Mamaya, I'll show it to you. Okay? And then, what else? Okay, so ito na yung meaty part. Next slide, please. Wait lang ah. So ito, yung mga social media marketing templates that I have shared with you earlier. Kung kanina puro screenshots lang, pupunta na tayo now sa Google Sheets. Okay. Okay pa ba tayo, guys? Goods pa? Type 1 or a smiley? Para anong hirap naman. Walang questions, guys? Are we good? Ayan, thank you so much. So, since wala tayong questions, parang ang linaw masyado or baka sobrang bright talaga yung ano, yung audience this afternoon. Kaya nila i-absorb kaagad lahat. Anyways, so we're going to the Google Sheets. So let me just stop share and then I'll move over to the Excel. So while ginagawa ko to, you can unmute yourself. You want to say hi or if you want to ask question. I will now share. Okay. Nakikita ba, guys? Okay na tayo?
Yes. Kita po.
Okay. Sandali. Kailangan ba natin ng mga picture natin dito? Sige. Okay lang bang mag-video off lang ako para hindi ko nakikita yung sarili ko? Mag-video off lang ako, guys, para nakakonsentrate ako sa Excel, not on the image. There. Okay. Great. Wow, sana all nasa beach. Anyways, game. So ito yung sinasabi kong social media content calendar template. So I do this for my accounts, but of course, since iba-iba yung mga target market nila or yung brand values and culture nila, this also varies, okay? This would have the instructions on the first page. You can do a screenshot or you can take notes. But I can also share with you a recording later on para hindi kayo ma-hectic now and you can just listen. So here is the instruction page. And 'di ba kanina sinabi natin how to create a content pillar. Now, for demo purposes, eto yung ating napiling content pillars. So for example ako, the Magnolia Marketing, ang content pillar ko would be these four. Where to go next, travel tips and tricks, holidays and celebrations, at saka yung branding. Okay? So now, I also put here a super short description of what the content should be. Like for example, where to go next. This shines a light on specific places like cities, regions, blah, 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 blah. So I made this simple so that even when I share this to my marketing team, or kunyari may marketing intern ako, they would know and understand what I mean when I say the content pillar should be where to go next. Okay? So yan. Hindi ko na babasahin na kasi I would think na you already know what this means. So yung next sheet after the instruction page would be the strategy. Ito yung earlier, di ba I mentioned to you guys na, yan, na I mentioned to you na pwede mong ilagay yung iyong goals, yung content pillars, yung content mo, your cornerstone content that you want to share, and what format you want to share it. I-edit ko siya na for example, may access ka na dito sa ating templates, 'di ba? So I'll put here 2025 social media content plan. And then business goal number 1. So when you're doing the goals, hindi po pwedeng tayo lang guys. We need to be able to talk to the owner of the business, the GM, or the whoever it is that is actually involved in business objectives. We need to talk to them. Dapat agreeable sila dun sa mga targets na ilalagay natin dito. So kunyari, ang goal ko, increase brand awareness by how many? 15%, kunyari, in 2025. Yan. So here, hindi ka na masyadong mag-iisip. Hindi ka, every time pag tinatanong ko, ano ba target? Ay, nakalimutan ko, di ba? Hindi. So you go back to this template and then you let them know, ay, ito po ang ating target. Okay? Business goal number 2. Grow sales by how many percent? Kasi syempre dito rin nakadepende yung resources natin. Pag sinabi natin 100% growth next year, so whatever it is that we have right now, times 2, dodoblehin mo yon, that would be the resources that you'd need for next year, right? So, kunyari, conservative, lagay ko 25% sales in 2025. Guys, ipapa-approve to sa GMs ha. Hindi lang tayo basta maglalagay dito ng targets natin. Okay, next. So if these are the business goals, yung next time mo would be your social media goal. Kasi nga, you're doing content, diba? Hindi mo pwedeng post ka lang ng post, right? So when you're creating your goals for your social media, kunyari, may website tayo. So given na yan, may website tayo. Kunyari, ang website visitors mo is 100 people per month. Ilan ang percentage increase that you want by next year? So gusto mo marami. Gusto mo 25? Gusto mo conservative? Sige, gawin natin 30% increase. Web traffic by next year. Ay, sorry. Yan. And then, booked appointments for 2025. Lahat yan, 2025. Okay, and then, ganun din. So, i-fill up mo lang lahat. Ilan ba yung gusto mo increase sa Facebook, sa Instagram, sa LinkedIn? Put it all there. Para meron tayong kopya for the whole year. Kunyari, may pumasok na bagong marketing person, openin mo lang yung file na to, ayun na, alam na niya, hindi na magtatanong or maghahanap pa ng, ay wala no, nasaan napunta, ganyan, diba? Guilty tayo dyan. So, kunyari, conversion of travel products instead na digital products. Yan, with a minimum of how many sales do we want? 1M? Conservative na ba siya? Okay, yan, diba? So, na-fill up ko na siya. And remember, diba, dito galing sa instruction, yung ating 4 pillars. Ay, sorry. Ay, kamote. Sorry. Game, nasa na tayo? Content pillars mo, dito yon. Yun yung 4. So that hindi natin siya makakalimutan. Ang cornerstone content is ano yung mga types of content that you wanna show. Blog post ba? So siguro lagyan natin dito social media posts, right? Social media posts. Yan. And then, here, kung nagla-live event kayo, go lang. Kung nagtitinda tayo ng travel packages live. And then, here can be, instead of digital products, maybe you're selling travel guides, diba? There. So guys, what I'm doing right now is just filling up information. Of course, this will all depend sa inyong travel agency, right? What you want shown for your content. There, so web series, yan yung mga stories, diba? Or challenges, destination challenges. Ito yung promotion, if you have an ongoing promotion with the airlines or other tourism providers, and then contest. Gusto nyo magpa-contest, mag-anniversary kayo, ask people questions about your travel agency, diba? So you put it here. And then, ito yung mga iba't ibang formats. Alam naman natin what carousel is, diba? Yung sunod-sunod na pictures or images or content. Yung feed post is yun yung mga nilalagay natin sa social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, right? And influencer partnership, kung open kayo sa mga tie-up or collaboration. Examples would be also stories, diba? You create story for Instagram or for Facebook. Kung may nagto-Twitter or may nagte-thread, pwede rin. And then, of course, videos. Anything na pwede nyo pang maisip, pwede nyo ilagay dito, okay? Hindi ito parang cast in stone na hindi pwedeng palitan. Be creative. You can edit it the way you want it because it's yours anyway, diba? Okay, next would be the weekly view. Ito na yung medyo, busy. Ito yung pinaka-busy na content. So, may day siya, of course. May time na where you think your audience are most engaged or online. And may channels. So, as I mentioned earlier, it doesn't necessarily mean na lahat ng channel meron kayo. Lalo na kung very limited yung resources. So kung kunyari, Facebook and IG, yun lang. But if you want 3, lagyan nyo pang TikTok, pwede rin, diba? Or gusto nyo LinkedIn lang yung ipopost nyo for that day, pwede rin. And then yung content pillar, dito ko nilagay yung 4. So for example, itong post na to, gusto ko where to go next yung content pillar ko. At gagawin ko siyang social media. So ito yung mga cornerstone content, diba? Remember from the earlier sheet. So, I'll post it in social media. And then, this is the content. Ito na yung actual na post na gusto kong i-copy-paste. Okay? Sa aking Facebook. Or kung sa Canva ko man ito ipopost or sa whatever technology tool, i-copy and paste ko na lang siya. Na-prepare ko na siya. Right? And then, yung link of the media creative. So, ito kasi, kaya ko kailangan ng link of the media creative here is your approver, kunyari, ako marketing assistant, and then I have a manager, diba? And then the manager will have to check your work. So they have to go here sa template na to, and then they just have to click the Canva link, and then it automatically opens sa Canva. Para pag nag-open na siya sa Canva, makikita na nung approver kung okay ba sa kanya or hindi. Yung ginawang image ni marketing assistant, okay? Now, here are the list of the hashtags. And then, dito nakalagay kung what type of media format yung nasa Canva. And then, this one, is yung action item status, okay? So what I love about this part is I can already see kung hindi pa ginagawa ni marketing assistant, kung in progress na or nagawa na. Okay? So kunyari, nagawa na. So lagay natin done. Ako si manager, 'di ba? So meron din akong role sa template na to. This is where I will put, kunyari, wait start natin sa in progress. Sinabi niya, ma'am, in progress na po. Pwede pong paki-approve. So, ako si approver, punta ako dito, sabihin ko, okay, wait lang. Sige, i-review ko. Now, if for example, nakita ko na yung Canva link and then gusto ko siyang i-revise, maglalagay ako dito ng note. Mag-insert comment lang ako. Ayan, insert comment. And then I'll put here, diba? Change the color or something. And then the marketing assistant would know kung ano yung i-revise niya. And then babalik na naman ang ano nito sa in progress. And then when finally na-revise na niya, na-check ko na ulit, I can approve it. It's done na. Pwede na i-schedule ni marketing assistant to the page where it's supposed to be published. So lagay lang niya, scheduled, published, or none. Diba? So yon. Basically, ganun lang siya parang madaming tingnan, but actually yung workflow ng marketing assistant and then the approver is already in one file. So, do you think this will work for you guys? Can I see a thumbs up in the chat or a 1 if you think this would be useful for your team? Useful to your team? Yan. Sige. Okay, very good. Thank you. So, asa na tayo? Sa weekly view. So, yun yung weekly view natin. So, as you can see, hindi pa ako umaalis ng template or another tool ha. Ibig sabihin, nandito pa rin ako sa iisang template. So, seamless siya for you guys. You don't need to transfer to different files. Just so organize ninyo yung content nyo. Next would be the channel guidelines. Okay, etong worksheet na to are best practices ng different platforms. Okay? I will not go and discuss with you yung mga nakalagay dito because it's already there. So you can read it all in your free time para ma-digest din ninyo siya. But even hanggang sa blogs na best practices, I already placed it here para hindi kayo masyadong overwhelmed. Kasi pwedeng Facebook lang muna yung gawin nyo. And then kapag ka-carry na ng resources or ng bandwidth or ng team, dagdag tayong Instagram, dagdag tayong LinkedIn, diba? And so on and so forth. There. So, iyan ang ating channel guidelines. And then, oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock. Mabilis na lang to. The next slide would be, the next is yung as promised, yung ating, shucks, di ako makamove, wait lang, ayan. International celebrations, okay. Ang dami nito. Yan, lakihan natin ng konti. Mag-start tayo sa January. Anong petsa today? Today is November, right? And kung gusto nyo nang mag-start ng content nyo for January, ganun kayo ka-proactive. Diba? Ito yung mga celebrations na meron in January. Okay? So now, wala na tayong reason as marketers sabihin na, ay, sabaw ako. Wala akong content for the day. Hello, go to this file, diba? And then just go and look at what month you need help with. And then just choose. Hindi mo kailangan gawin lahat ng content. Hindi pwedeng lahat to lagay nyo. Parang baka mauyam naman yung audience natin. So, pili lang tayo ng mga most relevant to our brand and that, you can relate to travel. Okay? So, ayan. Yes, January hanggang December yan. Diba? So, ano na yan? Christmas gift ko na sa inyo yan. Hindi nyo na kailangan i-research. Ni-research ko na para sa inyo. So, may ganun eh. No? Anyways, so, ayan, I have to stop my screen share now. So, eto yung mga challenges na nakita ko na shinare ninyo sa akin when you filled up yung registration form natin, 'di ba? So, I think, or correct me if I'm wrong, after kung ma-show sa inyo yung deck after today's webinar, I believe we've addressed naman most of these challenges. And I hope na you're now equipped with strategies and insights to take back to your office and apply right away. So, I really would encourage you to put your learnings into actions para makakita tayo ng better result on social media. Okay? Pwede ba, kung wala kayong question, pwede bang ako na lang mag-question, guys? Tama, 'di ba? So for example, may mga events ganyan, pwede tayong mag-promo, mag-boost ng post na anything na parang near this location so that people will get to know you na meron palang travel agency in Quezon City. They don't need to go to Manila. They don't need to go to BGC. What else? And then, for example, may mga travel trade shows. And then you're not actually participating dun sa travel trade shows. What you can do is to create your own like travel packages or travel tour offers, not necessarily promoting the event that's coming, but then letting people know na, ay, hey, we're not participating, pero ito yung mga packages natin, which is more, kunyari, price competitive, ganyan. So now kasi yung competition is a lot because everyone is also in social media, 'di ba? So minsan noise lang siya. But then again, as I mentioned earlier, kung tayo ay consistent in creating the relationship and building engagement with our audience, bibili at bibili sila later on sa with us. Also, may isa pang way would be yung pag nagko-collaborate kayo with the airlines. So for example, may promo si airline. And then, pwede kayong maggawa ng joint marketing. Ang nangyayari kasi minsan sa mga joint marketing, although brand awareness yung goal ng mga pinopost natin, mas marami tayong nakukuha na inquiries for them. So it's just a matter of how the operations team would be able to close that transaction. Ano pa ba ang pwede nating gawin? Ito, pag meron kayong nakaschedule na post, for example, scheduled post mo 11 o'clock, nasa Instagram ka or nasa Facebook ka. Before 11 o'clock, make sure at 10:30 naka-sign in ka sa Facebook page mo. You are liking pages of travel, not necessarily your competitors, but of people na nagta-travel or airline na nagsisale. So, dapat kung 11 o'clock yung post mo, from 10:30 in the morning hanggang 11:30, available ka to engage with your audience. So, kunyari, nag-post si Cebu Pacific, seat sale, piso sale, ganyan-ganyan. Diba ang daming nagko-comment doon? Ko-comment ka rin doon. Seat sale also available in our office. Let us know. So every time na meron kang post, makikiride ka sa post na parang may trending din. Si Pal, nag-issue ng seat sale. Ilalike mo siya, magko-comment ka. It doesn't necessarily mean na pag nilike mo siya, makikita ka ng mga tao. Hence, you need to comment. Okay? So yun. Yun yung mga tips na pwede niyong gawin to further engage your audience and boost yung traction natin on socials. Okay. Anything else? So, magre-recap na tayo. Ang ating recap. Sige, next slide please. At it's almost 5:30, diba? So again, katulad rin nung sinabi ko kanina sa mga sinagot ko sa questions, diba? Strategic travel content planning is really important. Making your travel content strategy boom in 2025. So, we are set to soar. Wag tayong bibitaw, guys. Dito lang tayo sa travel industry. paano natin improve yung content natin? So for next year, we have to capitalize on increased travel demand. We have to ride the wave of increased travel. So with travel spending booming, ang focus natin would be local attractions, diba? Eco-friendly travel. And if we can afford to attract the high-spending travelers looking for adventure, yun yung kuhanin natin. Next would be, we have to strengthen our market position through content. So stand out dapat tayo, di ba? OA na kung OA, pero dapat kasi malaman nila top of mind, travel brand natin. Right? So quality content is key. We have to showcase lesser known destinations and offer insider tips to engage travelers and boost your visibility in competitive market. Next would be, we have to keep the travelers coming back. Sustained engagement with travelers. Tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, engagement is key. Hindi pwedeng pag na-post mo, iniwan mo na siya dyan. Pag iniwan mo, wala talagang magre-react dyan or mag-engage. Dapat ikaw din, proactive ka. And then we would have to drive industry collaboration. You collaborate for bigger impact. Kumuusap tayo ng airline, kumuusap tayo ng hotel, gawa tayo ng co-marketing activity. Wala namang cost ang Facebook, guys. Of course, syempre kapag nag-add ka, may cost. Pero pag wala, edi share lang tayo ng mga content with them. We can also highlight, diba, how yung mga new infrastructures and travel experiences can make the journey easier and more exciting. And dapat we get ahead to 2025. Dapat proactive tayo. I would encourage you guys to make use of AI tools to personalize your marketing, to keep your audience excited. And yung listahan kanina na binigay ko for international holidays, that would be very important para sa mga araw na sabaw tayo, diba? And then, remember to stay on top of these trends and creating content that speaks to your audience. You'll not only be part of the industry's growth kasi tayo ang driver ng industry growth. Okay? So, next slide, please. Now that we have covered the key strategies for boosting your travel content in 2025, I know that it can feel a lot to take in, but don't worry, I've got you covered. Diba? To make it easier for you to implement the strategies and stay ahead of the curve, I've put together actually a handy resource for my ebook. It's called 365 Days of Travel Content Prompts. So marami dong practical tips. And whether you're looking to plan your post, connect with your audience, or just need a little inspiration to get started, you can read it, you can make use of it. Yun yung magiging go-to guide ninyo for creating engaging content that drives results. Okay? So next slide, please. So this will be very beneficial. Evergreen siya, meaning hindi siya ma-obsolete kasi by 2026, same template pa rin naman yung gagamitin ninyo. Siguro may bagong trends lang tayo, but it will all be the same. So yung pinakita ko kanina sa inyo na Excel ay nandito sa ebook na to. You would have an access of that when you open the ebook copy. Okay? Okay, congratulations guys. Salamat ng marami for staying until the end. I'll be sending an email and please pa-help naman for feedback and testimonials. For any other services that you want, I do consulting for travel agents. You can just go to my website, themagnoliamarketing.com, and you can book a free strategy session. I have like an hour free strategy session for first time. And then of course, yung mga succeeding, hindi na free. But yeah, thank you so much. And I hope na marami kayong natutunan, that you had learned from this afternoon session. And I hope you don't mind, I will also include you in my newsletter para if merong mga coming na webinars or reference materials that I want to share is makasama rin kayo doon. Okay? Thank you so much. And 5 minutes lang yung overtime ko, guys. Maraming salamat. I appreciate you all and hello sa mga big bosses natin. Okay? Bye! You can leave na, but if you wanna stay, go lang. Recorded session and Google Sheets. Google Sheets is in the ebook. Recorded session, yes, I will share it. Thank you. Salamat, LJ. Bye! Hindi ko 'to iko-close hangga't nandito kayo baka kasi kailangan yung ano, baka may question pa. Wala ng question. Bye guys, thank you. Thank you again. You can visit my website for more resources.